Hi guys, Roscoe here. Welcome to my latest video of the Sideshow Collectibles Predator 2 Maquette exclusive version. Now I just received this about an hour ago, so it's been freshly unboxed. Probably still has a little bit of foam on it. I'll probably clean off later, but I'm very excited to finally receive this piece. Absolutely over the moon. I've been flex paying this, it feels like, for a number of years now. I think I ordered it in March 2014 and flex paid for a number of months, about 10 months, and they cancelled it and then put it up again for order, so I had to flex pay it a second time. So it feels like a long time coming, and it does have its inaccuracies, but it was well worth the wait. Most of the things I can overlook, they're not that bad in hand. But I'll go through that in just a minute. Let's go take a look. I'm displayed with the biomask on at the moment. Paint colour looks great. The netting's been done well. I love the pose. Some people don't like it, I don't know why, but it's very characteristic of the actual Predator from the film. So, you know, on top of buildings, climbing stairs, just observing what's going on below him. And you know, a lot of people were worried. I think the reason why they cancelled is because they had a few difficulties possibly with leaning. But then I'm pretty sure I heard that XM picked up, or the XM Studios factory picked up the piece and took it from there. And I can say I haven't had one issue with this out of the box at all. Everything's perfect, nothing's broken. I did find a little broken off drill bit in the box for some reason, but didn't affect the statue in any way being in there. He locks in with two pegs, both feet have little notches underneath that slot in, so he's quite stable. This one at the back here has the actual metal rod in it. You see on his body you got the net launcher on his leg. I was worried he's going to be too brown. Early photos it showed it looked very brown, but in hand you do see a lot of that copper, especially there. Probably could have been a little bit more reflective, but it is there, so that's good. Got all the strapping, leather. One thing I did notice, they seem to have left out his necklace. Should have one little skull necklace there. That's easily customized or made. So. The helmet could have had a bit more copper though. It is there, but the dreads are slightly bendable. I wouldn't bend them too much. They fit or sit in the box a lot nicer than the Wolf Legendary Scale ones. I worry about putting them back in the box because it's just so tight, whereas this sort of sits nicely. And I'm quite happy to hear that not many people are getting any issues with this. So the quality of this piece is, you know, very good. A lot different to what Sideshow have been of late. Alright, you got his gun, or plasma caster, or cannon. It's two separate pieces. That little piece in there, you got to slot in and then attach this part onto the actual arm there. Now I find it's best to put the actual arm in first, then put the head on, and then put the plasma caster on. As long as you're supporting your finger underneath this part here while you're pushing it on, because it has one section to go on. It's actually got a groove that it slots in that actual spot. It's not something you can twist all around 360 degrees unless you want to strip the actual groove that's already set by Sideshow. Love all the sort of stitching. Love the mixed media on it. Maybe spear. That's the one gripe in hand I still, thought could have been better. The spear needs to be a lot bigger, a lot thicker, and a lot longer. Right, here is the head sculpt, the non-mask sculpt. Now, I thought this was probably the worst part of this piece when I first saw initial pics. It didn't have the quills, which is a bit of a letdown. Would have made it just that much more epic. I didn't like the paint app a bit on the top, but in hand it's actually very, very close. Could have done with a few more tones and shades, but in hand it actually is very, very appealing and well done for a mass, produced piece. The eyes are done really well, and the mandibles are sort of in that half out pose. I think with a Predator 2 City Hunter you want more of like a screaming or a fully closed. He has a very unique closed mandible look, so that would have been cool, but got a bit more of a relaxed look, like he was fixing himself in the bathroom scene. So get a nice stand to sit on it, so you can display both at the same time. I thought I was going to easily display the helmet, more so than this, but now I have this in hand, I'll probably alternate from time to time because they are both good. But I just love the mask look because it reminds me of the building scene where he gets struck by lightning and things like that, so that's very iconic to me. Okay, you get the spare hand here. Well, this will come on the regular, just the right hand that's just got nothing in it. I'm very happy that the disc is separate. There's a magnet on there, so it will lock onto his leg. So over here, I've got the exclusive one at the moment. So it's nothing on there at the moment. So I thought that was going to be sculpted on. And then when you had the disc out for the exclusive, it was going to look a bit strange. Just like the Wolf's whip on the legendary scale, where he holds it, but it's also on his leg. So, but this is removable, so that's great. And we get the breather mask for the exclusive. So it goes on his left hand. So the X comes with this, and the hand that holds the disc. Everything else comes with the regular. Stand is quite solid and thick. A little bit weird how they oversprayed onto the base. But I suppose it's more of an artsy looking piece rather than something, realistic. There's 400 made for the exclusive. I first ordered when it was 200. Then they moved it to 300, then they moved the exclusive to 400. But there's 1,000 regulars, and the exclusives have now sold out. Overall, I'm very happy with this piece, guys. Box is quite large. There he is there. As I mentioned before, it's very well packaged, the piece. Everything fits in and comes out quite easily. Always worrying with statues how much pressure is put on them when you rebox them. Let's give you another quick look. Paint up in some areas is great. Here's looking at that base there, it's very well done. You got that greeny, rusty look to it as well. Overall, I'm very happy with the piece, and everyone that has this I think will be as well. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.